Capricorns, welcome. This is your general reading for March 10th through the 13th. It is just a quick energy check-in, so it won't be very detailed. Because it is a general reading, please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in your chart if you know what those are. The monthly readings for March are out if you haven't seen those yet. Okay, so it looks like we're starting out with the energy of the Ten of Swords. So that talks about a painful ending to something. And that seems to be what's going on for you, you know, for those of you who resonate with us during this time. Let's see. The Seven of Cups. It's a time of confusion for you. You're not sure what's in your cups anymore. You're having a difficult time deciding what to commit to and what not to commit to. And the top of that card, it even says delusion. And it's kind of funny that both of these cards that just came out, one says delusion or disillusion and one says delusion. Okay. So this is a strong time right now of trying to figure out the right clarity and perception for you. The thing with the Ten of Swords is it's a painful ending, but once the ending does occur, we get a lot of clarity. It is a swords energy. It is an air energy. You have the Six of Discs, which tells me you're looking for either abundance or you're looking for equal give and take of energy. For those of you who have never seen me before, I lay the first set. We give a brief description. We clarify and things get more detailed. And then we'll pull some oracle cards and then get another tarot deck to do best actions for you to take during this time. You're working very hard on something to master your skills, okay? So let's see. Oh, it's going to give you, oh, it wants to give you a lot of extra cards here. I'm not going to take these, but it's the Eight of Swords, Four of Wands, and Seven of Swords for those of you who are curious. So it does look like you got some anxiety going on up in your head. There's some kind of conflict, probably to do with the home. Okay, one more card, please. Thank you. Rebirth, Judgment. Okay. So this is a time where I do consider the Judgment card a karma card too, but it's about letting go of the karmic cycle and kind of being reborn into something better, into your life purpose, okay? You have the Page of Discs, so this could talk about new opportunities in career or money or even your health. Again, with that mental anguish, you're rising above something and learning. There's been a heartbreak of some kind. You're looking for stability. You're taking action towards justice and making decisions. Okay, let's see what's going on. For those of you who are new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. I would love to have you for future readings. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much. You guys have been wonderful in your support, and I love all of your comments. Okay, so this could have something to do with an air sign, a Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. I don't feel like that is your energy coming in. I feel like that's who you're having this painful energy with, or this painful ending with. And I feel like they're being kind of cold because the King of Swords is a little bit cold. He's very mental. He, she, it doesn't matter. Talking masculine, feminine here. Let's see what's going on with the Seven of Cups. I'm not sure I like the energy coming in. It feels very, very sharp and very cold. Yeah, this is what's caused not knowing what's going on, not knowing what to commit to. Feeling so confused is causing you. The Nine of Swords is what I consider the mental health card, because it's those times where we're in our bed at night and the thoughts just keep playing in our mind and we can't sleep. We're experiencing insomnia, maybe even nightmares, anxiety, depression. Not a diagnosis, just what the card means. But the not knowing what to do, not knowing is causing a lot of mental anguish, okay? This Six of Discs is clarified here by this Page of Wands. So there's some kind of new passionate or creative messages coming in for you. Again, you've got this 6 of Discs, this 8 of Discs, and this Page of Discs. So you could have two things going on at once here. Or this could have something to do with career, okay? But you're an earth sign, so you have a lot of earth energy. But there's a new passionate or creative messages coming in for you. You're working very hard to create stability, okay? Whether that's with this person and you're still trying to work things out with this person, or whether this is in a career sense, you are looking for financial abundance and security if it's in the career sense, and you're looking for good pay, and there might be a new job on the horizon between that Page of Wands and that Page of Discs. Let's see what this Judgment card is for you guys. But there's something going on where there's a painful ending that's causing you a lot of confusion and mental suffering. The Four of Swords, that's another rebirth card. So this is a strong time for rebirthing for you. The Four of Swords tells me you need to take care of yourself. Self-love and self-care is going to be very important. When you take that rest, you're going to come out renewed, rebirthed, okay? The Sun is in both of these. That tells me this is going to be a successful thing for you. Once you go within, once you let go, usually it has something to do with letting go of the past, letting go of, it can be a past person, a past situation, past mental blocks or thought patterns that we have. I want to see if I can get one more on that, just because it's, both are kind of saying this is a rebirthing time. Yeah, it's time to look out to figure out how to expand your future here. I do feel like you guys are going to be creating a new future in some way, especially with the Three of Wands. But the Three of Wands is one of my favorite cards. It talks about kind of standing there, looking out to new horizons, figuring out the directions that you want to go and head to, how you can expand yourself and grow as a person, and the places that you want to head to. Again, with that Three of Swords, there's been some kind of heartbreak, but this is a necessary transition for you if you want to reach that Ten of Pentacles, which is a time of abundance, okay? It's a time of happiness, traditions, family. Follow your intuition. Do some reflecting on your emotions. And, you know, there's a decision that you're going to have to make. Yeah. All right, let's get you some Oracle cards. Capricorn, please. Be honest with yourself. Yeah, and I think that's part of what this Ten of Swords and the Seven of Cups is saying. You know, you're confused. And it might be because you're not being honest with yourself. Sometimes we want to hold on to something. We can even convince ourselves, no, it's going to be okay, you know. But if we're honest with ourselves, we kind of know it's not. Quiet time. Take some time alone. And I think that goes back to this Four of Swords. You know, take that rest. Take that time to yourself. Take care of yourself. Environmental awareness, which talks about not just our environment as the world, but it talks about the environments that we're in, that we live in, that we work in, okay? And how they affect us. So make sure you're really paying attention to your environment and knowing how it's affecting you and whether it's something good for you or something bad for you. Rise above the problems. Which, yes, you are trying to do that. All right. Journey. And I see that as the Fool card. And that's kind of what I see coming up here after this rebirth with the Judgment and the Four of Swords and the Three of Wands here as kind of your outcome, as you're looking for your way to set out on a new journey here. And it's like the Fool card, a new beginning, all right? All tied up. Yeah, and I do feel like you feel all tied up in this situation. Like almost like you not sure you can escape it in some way. Healer of the ages. Some of you may be healers. Others of you, this is a time of healing, which again, we can see that with that Four of Swords. Hostilities. So there might be some conflict surrounding this situation for you guys. Let's get an animal advice card and then we'll do best actions. Animal advice, please. Capricorn. B, community. You are a powerful creator. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receiving sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Yeah, and I do feel like that's true. And like I said, a lot of you, this may play out just at work. You may have lost a job. That King of Swords could be, you know, your boss, something like that. I'm not seeing where this necessarily needs to be a romantic situation, but it could be a long-term work situation. And, you know, changing careers or changing jobs can be very stressful, but it does look like you're heading to better places. For those of you where this is a relationship, you're still looking for that stability. And it's telling you to be open to receiving sweetness. So, you know, maybe something new is also coming in the love front as well. All right, let's get best actions for Capricorns, please. With a general reading like this for so many people, you know, it can play out in different ways. The same energy can play out in different ways. The Eight of Pentacles, which you already had, and the Eight of Wands. And it's double eights. It's telling you to take action towards working very hard on your skills. So a lot of you, this may very well apply at work, okay? Okay. But then we have that love thing again, where you're... Yeah, you're having a hard time. We're back to that Seven of Cups again that we had over here, okay? A time of confusion and not knowing what's in your cups. Most likely has to do with a person with this Two of Cups. You're feeling very protective over yourself, but it's time to manifest in what you want, all right? But I won't, that's just a message. And I think that's because I think you have both a career thing and a relationship thing going on at the same time. Or some of you do, and some of you have one and some of you have the other. The World, this is a completion to a lesson or goal for you guys. And on the bottom of the deck, again with that Three of Swords, yes, a lot of you have a broken heart. Like I said, there could be two things here. You could be really growing at work, but also going through a very difficult emotional time with somebody as well at the same time. All right. Capricorns, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you. If it resonates with you at all, please hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received by you guys. If you don't mind sharing, I'd love to get the comments on how this applies, or, you know, if you want to just claim it down in the comment section below, that's great. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. If you're interested in any of these decks, I do have a couple of them linked down in the description box below for Amazon. Okay, until we meet again.